So let's take a look at this extra credit, use dispatch event. So when we're using the click event, that works okay, but there's no like mouse over event that you can call on DOM nodes. And using the click event isn't quite the same way that a button click actually works in the browser. And using dispatch event is a little bit more correct. And it also allows you to configure that mouse event for if you want to change what button is being used to click. So let's go ahead and change our increment and decrement clicks to use dispatch event instead. So I'm going to make an increment click event here with a new mouse event click. And then here's my config, bubbles true. That means that it will bubble up, which is important because React uses event delegation and bubbling is required for event delegation to work. And in fact, this is the same reason we have to append this element to the document body. Otherwise, the event delegation wouldn't work either. But that works out fine because the user is going to be using our component when it's been appended to the body anyway. And so our test should be doing the same thing. We also want to configure cancelable. We'll set that to true and set the button to 0, which turns this into a left click. So then we can say increment dot dispatch event increment click event, and if we save that, our test should continue to pass, which it does. So then we'll just do the same thing for our decrement. So this will be our decrement click event. Say decrement dot dispatch event decrement click event, and now we have an increment and a decrement using the mouse event constructor and the dispatch event API. And this aligns our tests a little bit closer to the user's experience when they're actually using our component. We need to configure the click event so that it bubbles, so that React can take advantage of its event delegation, and make it cancelable because that's how the event is going to be by default when the user clicks on the button. And we'll make it a left button click by setting button to 0.